I'm filming a video. I look so cute though. Look at this highlight. Do you see this highlight? Okay, girl. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Brooke Bielski. If you would like, give this video a thumbs up as well as subscribe. I post 2 times a week, Monday and Friday, so don't forget to hit the notification bell. But today's video, I wanted to tell you all the truth about working in a restaurant. Happy belated 4th of July, everyone. I hope you had a great 4th. I've been working at a restaurant since I was 16, and I've learned so much, and sometimes we're horrible and other times we're amazing. So, if you would like, without further ado, let's just get started. So I'm gonna tell you all the secrets, the pros, and the cons. If you never worked in a restaurant, you kind of don't know what is behind closed doors. And me personally, since I've worked in a restaurant, I have a different perspective of everything. I have a perspective of like how the food's made, how servers are. Like I just like think a lot about what goes into the restaurant because I've worked in the restaurant. I'm going to start with the cons first because I want to end this video on a good note. You work a lot of hours. It depends the restaurant, how many hours you're going to be working consecutively. For my job, one shift is about 5 hours and a double could be 8 to 9. If you ever work in a restaurant, you know you do work a lot. It could end up in a good night or a bad night, so it really depends. You are on your feet constantly. You are on your feet for the amount of hours you work. It's a lot. Your feet will hurt, but I mean, at least you're getting your exercise in, you know. Working during the holiday season is definitely a con, especially during Christmas. It is so incredibly busy during that time. You're working so many hours, long shifts, you're tired. Guests, like it's a lot during the Christmas season. That's the busiest times, like fall transitioning into winter is the most busiest times, and then when spring comes along it gets a little slower, and then summer it's very dead unless you work down at the shore, but I don't. Guests are hit or miss. Some guests are awesome, some guests aren't as nice, and you kind of have to put on a fake smile, which kind of is a little irritating and frustrating, especially if you're not having a good night, just in general, or if a guest yells at you. At some places, guests are always right, but also, like, in certain situations, the managers do back up the servers. So, honestly, guests, it's a hit or miss, but it really depends. Menu knowledge, at least my restaurant that I do work at, that menu is a huge, critical part of our restaurant. They want you to know what's in all the entree items. They want you to know the ingredients. They want to know if you have any allergies or any of that. They just want you to know the menu so you can be successful, which I understand. But also it's a lot because if you have to memorize a menu in a crunch time during your training, it's a lot. It's frustrating. But as you work there, you'll start to learn the menu. Tips. Tips are a very hit or miss. You can make great tips or you can make horrible tips. When you make horrible tips, obviously kind of your attitude changes, you're a little discouraged. I understand that. It depends honestly who you have, how big of a section, how much time, all of this. Also just some guests just don't tip in general, which sucks. But I mean, it's life. Some guests don't understand that we are making $2.83 an hour, busting our buns to serve you. People don't understand that. Drama, drama, drama. Drama is surrounding the restaurant industry. There's always like cliques. There's always drama going around. Everyone knows your business, know what's up and all that. That is a major con just because, you know, everyone's always up in your business and it just kind of sucks. Stress is a big part as well, especially during the winter times, and it's a Saturday night. You're pushing in and out, you're tired. It's pretty stressful, especially when you're like putting in so much effort and you don't see other workers putting in as much. It's stressful at times, I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't get very happy when that happens. I do take it out a little bit and it just sucks, but at the same time it's like you have to understand that it's a job. you're only there once your shift is over, you're done, and you move on. They were the cons. It's kind of short, I know, but obviously restaurant industries have good and bad, but I just explained all the cons about it, the truth behind working there. So yeah, it's more pros than cons. Working in a restaurant honestly is crazy. But let's just go into the pros. Working in the restaurant industry, you meet the best group of people, in my preference. I met so many crazy, unique individuals, and honestly, I met really, really good friends, and that really makes me happy, and it makes me realize I found a great group of friends that care and love me, that accept me for who I am, and you know, when I see those people, I look forward to seeing them at work, and it makes my night better. So honestly, like, friends that you work with is always the best. You get a discount on food, or, you know, you get free food or whatever. That's always a pro. I love to eat. I eat all the time, 24/7. So it's nice to get a discount on food. Most restaurants, it kind of depends. I get 50% off, and it honestly is awesome. And yeah, I eat there pretty much every day of my life. So yeah. Again, with the tips, you can make really, really good tips. There are some awesome, genuine people out there that know what you're going through, know the hard work you're going through, that you're busting your buns just to take care of them. And they understand that. Or they also worked in the restaurant industry like me or you, and they feel your pain. So them people, they're awesome, and we appreciate you that tip well. And the money that everyone makes obviously is put into different use. It is fast paced. When you work in a restaurant, it's go, 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 go. Like, it's honestly awesome though, because it passes time really fast, and it's pretty like crazy. Like, you're there from 12 o'clock to 8 o'clock, and it's like, dang, where'd the time go, you know? That's a good thing. It is a resume building industry. You always learn something new, something different every single day, which is awesome. You achieve great communication skills as well as leadership or just team building. Everyone at the restaurant that you work with, at least at my restaurant, we are all a team, and we all work together as much as we can. If anyone spills anything, we all help each other to clean it up. And it's just honestly so awesome. Where I work, we all work together, and we're all there to make money, and it's just honestly pretty awesome. So that's why I really love where I work. If you ever need to make any extra money, there are always shifts available, from like serving or hosting or whatever the case may be. There's always a shift up for grabs, and you can make an extra, you know, a little bit of something. Feeling appreciated is also an amazing feeling when either your employees or your managers or anything or anyone or guests say they appreciate you, or you're doing a great job, or you're working very hard. It honestly makes you want to work more and harder, and it just makes you feel amazing inside, just because you don't hear it very often when someone appreciates you. But it's a cool feeling. Spending time with your coworkers, either after work and get a drink, or just spending some time together, or just having a group hangout. That's always awesome, because it shows that, you know, these people are your friends and that they just want to have a good time after a long shift. It's honestly so rewarding and a lot of fun. All in all, working in a restaurant obviously is amazing. Also not as amazing, but from the experience I've had, I love it. I don't see myself working at a restaurant my whole life, but I love it right now. It's a great gig to make some extra money, and you meet your lifelong friends, and honestly, in the long run, you're learning and building and maturing and everything, and I really appreciate the companies that I've worked with through my career. I definitely recommend trying to work in a restaurant, because then you see kind of what is going on behind doors of restaurant. Your perspective of just restaurants in general change, and makes you appreciate just so much more when you work in a restaurant. But I'm sorry this video is so short. I really hope you all enjoyed learning behind closed doors in a restaurant, the pros and cons. But I really hope you guys have a beautiful, amazing, gorgeous day.